I'm going to do something I usually don't do. I'm going to describe Mars in Cancer. I can do that because I have Mars in Cancer too. I have it in the 12th house. It's hidden away. It's not an easy aspect at all. But I can see that there's several different archetypes, I guess, depending on, how your sun sign is expressed, whether you're in an air sign, a water sign, a fire sign. Me personally, I'm in an air sign. I have Mars in Cancer 12th house. I have Saturn in Cancer 11th house. It's not exactly an easy placement, but I've learned to live with it. And I can see that some Mars in Cancer, the way it's expressed, can be really, really clingy, can be striving to want everything all to feel safe, to feel protected, to feel at home, like, because that's what Cancer represents, home and protection and love. But Mars is ruled by Aries, and that is the total opposite because it's in a fire sign, and Mars is aggressive and brute, and Mars and Cancers can be very dangerous if provoked because, for one, Mars is in fall, and when you're in fall, you already feel like you're defeated to a point. And when people keep pushing you and pushing you and pushing you, eventually you're going to blow up. And people don't understand that. They think they can just push Mars and Cancer. Mars and Cancer, to me, has like a melancholy kind of perception in life, in the world. We're very, very helpful to people that are hurting and need. We try not to be overly aggressive. We do kind of sidestep issues. I did for a long time. And like I said, it all depends on your age, the placement, whether you've had your first Saturn return. And like I said, I've seen people where when Mars and Cancer have this victim mentality. I never want to be a victim again. And then there's people that have Mars and Cancer. They're just like, screw the world, I don't care. I'll live in my own little world and I'll be happy alone or whatever, in peace and in quiet. And they're not really too much into being clingy to people. They're just the opposite. And see, Mars and Cancer has that quality that it can be like that it can be very withdrawn. And especially depending on the house that it's in and it's expressed, that can be a huge, huge aspect to how Mars and Cancer is expressed. Say it's in the first house. It's going to be right on your personality, on how the world sees you. Second house, you're going to want more tight control on possessions of the home, family, resources. Third house, you might have a problem expressing yourself, from childhood pain, because Mars and Cancer represents the mother, because Cancer is the moon and represents pain, and especially with Mars, it represents pain from the mother in childhood. Most people with Mars and Cancer, it's said in ancient astrology that when you get older in life and you've already went through your Saturn return, that your second childhood becomes better. When you have this protective quality and you're able to help people in need, and you help people that are homeless or don't have anybody, you have that gift to give them of compassion and empathy. And there's a lot of the Mars signs that doesn't do it. My daughter has Mars in Sagittarius, and she's a savage. My husband has Mars in Leo. He's kind of savage too. Where me, I'm just like, let it go. But when I'm provoked, and to a point, I get more aggressive than both of them. So, I mean, it just all depends on how it's expressed and how your Mars is expressed in your chart. But that's the one thing that I don't like about this aspect is sometimes it expresses as a victim mentality. And you don't have to have that victim mentality. You just have to come into your own and understand and work through the pain and work through whatever pain it was that caused this, and you'll heal and you'll become much, much better, and you'll be able to come out of that shell and not sidestep anymore, and you won't have to feel like you're, on the defensive anymore and your claws come out. Um, that's it for right now. Sorry, I was just going on about Mars and Cancer, but I mean, I have it personally. I think that, when you have this aspect yourself, it's a little different than somebody ranting about it that doesn't have the aspect. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will be doing more. I'll be offering courses soon. I offer my services of chart reading. I also have a Facebook group, Starlight Astrology, and I also have a Facebook page, Starlight Astrology. Please like, share, subscribe, and come join us. Thank you.